Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we got another LEGO Dimensions video for you. This one's extra special. It's the Ghostbusters 2016 story pack first level called Paranormal Beginning Story. And unfortunately, we're not going to get any of the collectibles, although we do actually uncover 2 mini kits. We do not collect them. We are going to get a gold brick for completing the level, and we do kind of find out where our minifig in peril is, although we don't figure out who it is or how to save him. But anyhow, here we are. We didn't really check out any gameplay with old Abby when we did our unboxing / speed build. However, she has a couple of new items. I was hoping she was going to spin around just like the other Ghostbusters do, but she doesn't. She actually has her own little charge method. But here we are at the new portal. I guess this is where you have to access your new content, all your year 2 or wave 6 and beyond content. If you're curious on how this all works, we did put a video up for the additional content manager. Look at all these additional levels though inside the manager. In fact, it shows 28 gold bricks available and a red brick in the new Ghostbusters area. But in this one, there's 10 mini kits and a minifig in peril, and of course the 4 gold bricks. So hey, let's go ahead and get things started. Oh, look out, Doc! But here we go. Let's go ahead and check out the story and see what's crack-a-latin'.
Aaron?
You put our book online without my permission.
I don't need your permission.
There is no experimental backing for anything in that book, and it makes me look like a crazy person.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've heard terrible things about you.
Ha! Holtzman works with me in the lab. She's a brilliant engineer, and very loyal. She would not abandon you.
Okay, you know what? I thought we could have an adult conversation, but apparently we can't.
Aaron, if you really don't believe in this stuff anymore, why were you looking for the book?
A man came to see me at my work, saying his building was haunted.
What building?
The Aldridge Mansion. It's obviously a joke. Oh! Abby, wait!
Hey, taxi! Hey!
Abby! Come on! Please, Abby, just take the book down. Please.
All right. But you have to introduce us to this guy at the Aldridge Mansion.
Yes, of course.
Excuse me! We're not open! Can I help you?
Yes, hi. We're looking for Ed Mulgrave. I wanted to, introduce these
Hi there.
people.
But Ed Mulgrave died 15 years ago.
It's a ghost!
So who is this?
But that's Ed's son, Ed Jr.
Okay, that's obviously who I meant.
Well, how about you take us across the street? I gotta get in there, set up. Let's go on a tour.
You're gonna die in there.
Glad to see he's staying positive, eh? All right, well, here we are. We are inside the building, and we're going to start off by doing a few butt slams. And you can see she kind of radiates this crazy force when she does, too. So pretty awesome. And look at this. We're racking up some studdage. We opted to not turn our red brick stud multiplier on, our 2x red brick, only because we wanted to try and see kind of gauge and feel how many studs were in the level and, you know, how hard it was going to be with or without it. So we get just about a third of the way if I'm going to be a spoiler about it. But yeah, so here we go. Off to the left-hand side in the back left corner, you can find a relic scan followed by a grapple plug. Get your grapple on and you can actually reveal the first mini kit. Now, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but HappyThumbsGaming is all about doing the story videos and keeping them story related and then doing the free play and getting all of the collectibles. So we will return for some free playage in this level and many others, and we will add quick links down below so you guys can quickly access the collectibles, because you guys have already played this level. We already know that, and we've already played it too, so, or at least by the time we play free play we have anyway. So all right, on the right-hand side, we're actually going to, well, we're going to find ourselves a grapple plug, which once pulled actually reveals a techno panel. And of course, we're going to actually need, well, we have to match this. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not exactly sure how or why I found that solution. I did do some editing, and I removed some of my failed attempts there. I did notice on the window behind it, there is a square. So maybe there's some other clues, perhaps, scattered throughout. If not, just follow the pattern I did, and hopefully it'll be the same for you. And in the back right corner, after that, you're going to smash and rebuild some things into a keystone terminal. And look at this. We've got a new keystone here. It's totally different than before. It's kind of spooky. But the goal is, it's kind of like the locate keystone. You're going to look through it, and that's going to give you the ability to, well, find this painting on the left. It actually gives us this new kind. It's kind of like the shift option, you know, like the portal where you jump through the different colors. It's basically the same, except for it's different, if that makes sense. So we actually went ahead and went to the pink area. As you can see, just like before, there are three areas. There's the yellow, the pink, and then the white. The white is going to return you back to the norm, where we are in the regular dimension. These other two are the secondary or third-ary dimensions, I guess. Is third-ary a word? I don't know. Let's add it to my book of newly created words, if it's not. And oh, check this out. We get to use Jillian for the first time. What's up, Jillian? For all those who don't know, my wife's name is actually Jillian, so it's kind of fun to get to yell at the game and be like, knock it off, Jillian! And then have my wife look at me and be like, I'm talking to the game, not you, come on. But that only lasted a few times before I got the old, you know, the old death gaze. But, all right, here we go. We have used this tool because she has the ability to manipulate blue bricks. Jillian, that is, does. And we use that little forklift, and bingo, bango, bongo. We've got 3 boxes that can be smashed into a whole bunch of studs. And you probably noticed, too, that when we did that forklift dealie on those boxes, it actually gave us some buildable bricks in the regular portal area there. As you can see, I failed trying to jump into the portal there. But what we're going to do here is we're going to move our character on the toy pad from the pink area over to the yellow. So in our case, from the right to the left. Now look at this. It's basically the same thing, but it's different. And we're going to smash and build up what looked to be like, it looked like a DJ disco booth or something. And look at this. It's actually a push lever. We're going to spin to win and push it all the way around. And once we do, oh, look at the disco ball. Jungle Boogie. Right, maybe the wrong soundtrack here, but look at that. It gives us some more buildable bricks in the regular portal here. So we're going to have to move our character onto the white, or the centerpiece there, to go ahead and take us back to the regular dimension now. But before we do that, we're going to do some butt slams and grab some studs, because, you know, we need some studs. Hey, I have a rug like that in my front room. I think everybody at one point has a family member that owned a rug like that one. I can't see it now, but maybe go back and check it out. But all right, here we are in the regular dimension, and yeah, look at that. Oh, how do you know we're in the real reality? Aaron is hilarious in the movie, I have to admit. We just watched the movie last night. It was great. Highly recommend it if you have or have not seen or been a fan of the earlier ones. This one is quite a delight too. And all right, so we're gonna get our on in this techno panel, because Aaron is our residential techno specialist. And when we do this, it actually shows us, the camera actually gives us a little box over on the right, which appears to be kind of a new style of charge panel, which actually looks like the charges inside the movie, if I'm being honest. But look at me, I'm failing. I'm like, well, why doesn't this work? And you probably noticed a little bit of a jump there, or edit. Well, it turns out you have to come over and destroy this glowing computer screen over here that they totally pointed the camera at a minute ago. And inside, there is actually, it's kind of like the cheese shrines. You have to fill up Abby's charge, or kind of like the old days. I mean, there's definitely some old characters, like the Batman electricity suit used to be the same way, so it's kind kind of referencing some old school abilities and kind of taking us to the way back. But go ahead and pump it up and make your way on through into the other side. And check it out, we got a new room, and it's kind of looks like a lobby entrance. And there's that rug again. What is that rug doing here? I swear, they must have bought them rugs in bulk, because or you know. Oh, there's another one. All right, come on, Warner Brothers TT Games. Let's do some. Let's change it up a little bit. Anyhow, maybe it just wanted us to know that they have a rug just like ours. All right, we have walked up the stairs. It's cued this little cinematic scene. I don't know if you have to walk up the stairs or if it's just a certain point in the room that cues it, but it actually gives us a little circle on the ground here, and we're gonna need to go ahead and. You guessed it, it's a master build, but see, they changed it up, so it's the same but different. You know, I made that comment in our unboxing and speed build for the movie itself too. It's the same but different. Like, the characters are the same but different. There's Goofy and they're smart. There's crossing the streams, but they call it entangling the beams, I think is what they call it. So, I mean, everything is very similar but different, just like that master build there. So, we got our master build on, and we got our panel, or techno, in the back. So, let's go ahead and get Aaron to go ahead and break it down now. And, oh, look at that. We've got ourselves another one of those charge panels. So, we did notice up on the high right side, the camera kind of already showed us, and it's going to do it again. Look at that. There's some gold that needs melting up there, and we've got a proton pack that we know that can handle some gold meltage, so we'll go ahead and make our way over there. And we also noticed that there's some of these little rope banisters. They look like little chess pieces, like pawns from a chess match, or a chess board. But we're going to go ahead and slam those and build up the remaining bricks into an elevator. Psych. It's not an elevator. It's just a ladder. We're keeping it simple here, and this ladder will allow us to get up top, and then we can go ahead and melt that gold. And inside, we're going to find the old charge panel, which, of course, Abby can go ahead and charge it and walk it on over and pump it up. So we'll go ahead and do that right about now. And all right, there is some Gandalf magic up in the right corner of the stairway, or I guess it's on the left side of where we're standing right there. And I'm sure there's plenty more free playage stuff in here, but as you guys already know, we will return and knock that out in our free play videos. It'll come just a little bit later. All right, so here we go. We're going to charge it up. And once we do it, opened the door and takes us into a quick little cutscene. So we'll shut our yappers for just a second. We'll go ahead and see what they got to say, and we'll see you on the other side of this.
Strange reading here.
It is a fantastic book, you know.
That's why people were interested in talking about it on television.
It was on a college channel at the University of Michigan.
You didn't even show up.
I just got tired of being called crazy.
You okay?
No, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Huh? I didn't even know it did that.
Well, that can't be good for two reasons. One, because she doesn't know how to work her own equipment. And two, like, what's going on? That's got to be bad news. But we're going to go ahead and choose Jillian to start things off and go ahead and fix the blue shiny bricks in the back left corner. And look at that. We got a wheel. We're going to go ahead and spin to win. And that's actually going to move that ladder over to the right-hand side for us and allow us to get up to that upper deck there. And we're going to go ahead and take our Ghostbusting pal here with the proton pack up there, because we assumed we were going to need to take out those flying books. And look at my jump to climb fail there. That was terrible. But as soon as I get up here, I guess my proton pack is just scary enough just looking at it. The books fall out and drop, and as we keep on keeping on along this pathway here, more and more books keep popping up and jumping out. We're not going to worry about them. We're just going to make our way all the way to the end, which actually has a checkerboard pathway. And look at me, I get all excited. I'm like, all right, these books, I've had enough of you. Pow, right in the kisser. But at the end, we actually find a game of memory, and we're going to go ahead and play it, except for I was not ready for this game of memory. I should have looked at it a little bit more carefully when I walked up. I get the first one right, yay! But, fail. Let's see if we get this one. All right, what's next? Fail. All right, now I got it. I know what's going down now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and match these up. I don't know if this will be the same for you or if it changes every time. My guess is that these puzzles will probably be the same for everybody, but it could be, you know, who knows. But check it out. We've got the door open, and look at this. We've got a luggage rack. That's awesome. What are we going to do with that? Well, we can push it along. Yeah, push it along. And all the way down to the end of the checkerboard path, which, look at that. It's going to drop off. And my guess is it's going to go boom. But let's see. Oh, yep, boom. And, oh, we got some pieces. Oh, we got multiple grapple plugs, which is giving me kind of a hint that it might have something to do with a triple. Oh, yep, triple grapple. And to my knowledge, well, I guess the Batmobile could get her done, but check it out. We got a little icon here for Abby. We're going to stand on it. Oh, look at that. It's the build for the Ecto-1, which we saved you the hassle of having to watch that during this. We are, however, due to some viewer requests, we're thinking about putting the build instructions online. We might even specialize a little page on our website to have the downloadable PDF versions as well as the videos. What do you guys think about that? If you guys are interested in that, let us know, especially you guys over in the UK and whatnot that have not got this game released yet. Oh, what the heck? I'm talking over a cutscene. Shh.
Class 4 apparition. Just be cautious.
It's okay. She seems peaceful. Hello.
Ooh, it's our first Ghostbuster 2016 boss battle. And check it out. It's Gertrude Aldridge, I think is what it was. And she's kind of like in and out of this painting. She has some possessed things floating nearby as well that just actually give us studs. I don't think there's any meaning to those. But she also has the grapple ability. So you're going to find yourself more than a couple of times having to move your character around on the toy pad to free yourself from her grapple. But once you do, look at that. She actually sends out the first of her cronies out, which are actually all hiding behind big, I don't know if those are robes or I don't know what they are, big blankets, I guess. But essentially what we're going to do here is take out her cronies under the blankets, and then she is going to go through a series of shooting us. And then once we avoid all those, we actually have to attack her with the proton pack and actively spam that square button, which I wasn't quite figuring out there. Third time's a charm, you know, the rule of 3. It even works for me. But, ooh, look at that. We powed her right in the kisser with our proton pack. She didn't like that very much, but, all right, round 2, fight. And here we go. She's going to attack us with some random jibs and jabs, and then she'll disappear back into the painting. And, of course, I think this is where she gets her puke on. Oh, nope, she's got the chains. Unleash the chains once those are free. I had this great idea. I'm going to pull out Gandalf and use his protective shield, but timing was poorly executed. And look at that. Now we need our proton pack to go ahead and take down this guy. Look at that. He had a kind of a weird stance going there. He looked like he was maybe going to attack. I didn't wait around long enough to see if they do, so it's quite possible that they do attack. But anyhow. All right, I tried to use the old Ecto-1 as kind of a force field. It did not work. And then wait, I think I'm like, all right, I'm gonna switch to Gandalf again. Nope. Attack her in the painting and spam, 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 spam. All right, round 2 is officially complete. So next up, you guessed it, round 3, fight. And all right, we've got, so I started seeing these things. I'm like, all right, what are these? These guys got something. But nope, turns out they are not good for anything other than some studdage. But hey, if you're looking for that rule breaker requirement, feel free to, knock them all down and pick them all up. And speaking of picking them all up, she got us on them chains again. She got us wrapped up. So we're going to go ahead and free ourselves by moving ourselves around on the toy pad one more time. And look at this. A guy pops off from the left-hand side, but guess what? That's not it. He's got a buddy coming from the right-hand side, too. So we'll go ahead and take him down as well. Oh, he does attack. I lied. He threw his swords at me, and he missed. Thank goodness, because that looked like that would have been painful. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and target her inside the painting. Oh, she got a puke on us one last time. But we'll get through this, and then, of course, we will attack her once she's in the painting. Wait for it. Here she goes. Yep, once she goes to the normal colors, zap her, and it'll take us to the final cutscene, which we'll go ahead and check you guys out at the totals. Oh, yeah.
She's getting away! Come on!
What just happened? Abby, what just happened?
I'll tell you what just happened. We saw a ghost. We saw a ghost.
We saw a ghost! We saw a ghost!
Ghosts are real! Ghosts are real! We saw a ghost and the ghosts were real!
Ghosts are real! Ghosts are real! I believe in ghosts because I just saw one. They're real!
boy, someone's awfully excited, but check it out. So am I. Paranormal Beginnings level is complete, meaning that we completed the story and we have unlocked free play, which is kind of a moot point because in Dimensions it doesn't really work that way. You can actually play free play pretty much anytime you have the characters, right? So anyhow, we only got 35% of that rule breaker requirement. We did not get any of the mini kits or that minifig in peril, but we did get a gold brick for completing the level. So woo to the who. But hey, we got lots more coming. In fact, there are 5 more levels of this particular story pack, and then we also have a couple of other level packs and some fun packs we're gonna have some fun with. So hey, if you guys have any questions or comments about year 2 or wave 6 content, feel free to ask us down below, or of course you could always head up any of our social pages, you know, like those ones which are all linked down below in our video description. But yeah, just as a reminder, Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube are our most popular places to post and communicate with other Happy Thumbs gamers. But also HappyThumbsGaming.com is also a good place to do that too, as we allow comments and interact with you guys any place we can. So hey, for all you guys out there that love what we do for you guys and want to give a little bit back, feel free to check out our Patreon.com account. There's a link for that down below as well. There are a couple of different tiers. In fact, we're going to have a game break coming up soon if it's not already up. And once we launch that, there's going to be an announcement of a new tier. So I don't know if that'll excite you guys or not, but it does me. And yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up for now. As always, until next time, boo. Did I scare you? Oh yeah, so